I'm Anton.
I'm Hikari Nishikawa. I'm in the 4th grade and today we're doing a math test. Huh? Wait a sec. I wonder what she's doing. I have a twin sister in the class. Her name is Hina. Mom and Dad asked the school to have us in the same class. Apparently my folks thought it would be difficult to take care of us if we were in different classes. I heard that recently, families with twins often ask the school to allow twins into the same class. Mom! Dad! Check this out! I got a perfect 100 on the test today!
Wow, Hina, that's really something!
Good job, Hina. Whenever she gets a good score, she'll rush over to Mom and Dad and brag about her result. It seems like she's been getting a better score than me recently. But to be honest, I've never even seen her study at home very much. Hikari! Wait, you got a 95? Pretty dismal. No way she was able to get a better score than me on these tests. She would immediately chide me about it. I usually just ignore her, but today I was so peeved I talked back to her. You don't have to be so nasty about it. I mean, that score is only by chance. You never study. Oh, yeah? Okay, then. How about we have a contest on the next kanji character test? What do you say? Yeah, okay. I'll take you up on it. I was so annoyed that I didn't hesitate to take her up on her challenge. No way I'm gonna lose. I'll show her. I focused on my studies in preparation for the upcoming test. I was not about to lose. The day of the test.
Okay, class, you can start.
The class dove into completing the long-awaited test. Yes, so far so good. I can ace this for sure. I steadily went from one problem to the next without much trouble. But I looked briefly up from the test sheet. I happened to catch a glimpse of my sister sitting in front of me. Huh? No way! I was blown away! Is she sneaking a peek? Is she cheating? My sister was sitting right next to Sugishita, the class's top student. She was looking directly at his test sheet and copying every word. Is she for real? She was definitely up to no good. No wonder she's been getting good grades lately. And then, what do you know? Mom, Dad, I did it again! A perfect score of 100! Wow, Hina, you're a genius.
Yes, definitely a genius.
She's been showing Mom and Dad her test results. Results that were obtained by cheating! Mom! Dad! Don't be duped by all this! She was cheating! That's why she got a good grade! I couldn't keep it in any longer. I went ahead and told them what I witnessed.
How could you say that, Hikari? Just because you can't get a high score, you shouldn't lie like that.
That's right. Accusing someone of cheating? That's not like you, Hikari. My mom and dad didn't believe me in the least. As a matter of fact, they were angry at me. No, I'm not lying. I saw her sneak a peek at Sugishita's test. I saw her copying it. Oh, yeah? Where's the proof of that? Just because you lost the contest, don't be such a sore loser. I'm not sore about...
Well, I guess this means you deserve a reward for your hard work.
Really? That's awesome, Dad! I can't believe it. All she did was copy Sugishita's test. And then later at the shopping center... Yes! I wanted these for so long! As a reward for getting a perfect score, Dad bought her a new pair of sneakers. These were the latest and most popular sneakers. They were even on the TV commercial the other day. I heard they cost like $150. And all I got was a pair of flip-flops that were on sale in the sales bin. Dad, I want some ice cream!
Yeah, well, okay then. Anything for my genius daughter.
On the following day... Hina, you are super fast today! Hina was the star attraction during PE. Wow, Hina, you were really awesome. Man, you were so fast I bet you could make the Olympics someday! What makes you so fast, Hina? With her new sneakers, she was able to beat all the other students and was applauded by everyone else in the class. Hey, Hikari! Don't you have even one thing you're good at? I'm good at stuff too. How could she say that? Those sneakers made her run faster, that's all. That's sort of like cheating too. Then, after school that day...
Welcome home, Hikari. That was your day?
Hi everyone. When I got home, Anton and Alex were there helping out. They're like experts in everything. My dad asked them to exterminate the house for bugs.
What's the matter, Hikari? You seem kind of depressed.
Hey Mom, Dad! I was first in today's track race!
Really? You're not only smart, you're athletic too.
We're so proud of you, Hina. She was at it again, bragging about how great she was that day. Mom and Dad overjoyed. I ran out of the house, and when no one was around, I sat crying my eyes out. I was so frustrated. Why does she get all the attention? It's not as if I'm trying my best. Why can't they see that?
Hey, Hikari, what's the matter? Is something happened?
But I wasn't alone after all. Anton and Alex finished up work, and they were on their way home when they spotted me. Several days later, today was a test for social studies. Excuse me, can I say something?
Okay, before we begin, what is it, Hikari? Forget something?
We haven't done a seat change this month. It's about time, isn't it? We have a lottery every month to pick who sits where each month. We hadn't had one yet this month.
Oh yeah, that's right, Hikari. Sorry about that, kids. I forgot all about that. Alright then, let's do a seat change.
With my suggestion, it was decided that we would do a seat change by lottery on the day of the social studies test. I was also class leader that month.
Okay then, we'll have to write the names down and put them in a box and
Mr. Maeda, I think we should use this from now on. I handed Mr. Maeda a PC table I had brought from home. I installed the seating chart app in my tablet. Wow!
Oh yeah, an app, huh?
I already input all our classmates' names and seat numbers. The app will automatically match the names and the numbers. I just thought the old way was a little outmoded, you know? In other words, analog, as they say. Wow, Hikari, that's awesome! Yeah, good job, class leader!
Okay then, let's use Hikari's table to change the seating.
Actually, this tablet wasn't mine. Alex lent it to me. 10 minutes later...
Great job, Hikari. Made things a lot easier.
Don't mention it, Mr. Maeda. Glad I could help.
Okay, now that we're done with the new seating, let's set the social test started, shall we?
Boy, what a joke! What's so great about that? And so began the social studies test. Okay, no problem sneaking a peek. As soon as I started cheating, my life was a bed of roses. I figured I would copy all of Sugishita's test. But when I looked over at the guy next to me... Oh no, not this guy! It was the class clown, Takeshi! Oh yeah, that's right, we had a seating change. I had forgotten all about the seating change. No way was I going to get a good grade copying from that idiot. Okay, so copying on the right isn't gonna work. I better go left then. But I was in for a bigger shock. Ah! The kid sitting on my left was none other than the guy who had totally given up on life. And he was only 10 years old, for Pete's sake. Yes, this is the infamous Otaki, the class troublemaker and punk kid. No way! You mean I gotta do this myself? I came to the realization it's a regrettable state of affairs. I realized I was surrounded by a pack of idiots. That's right. It was not only on my left or right. Behind me and in front were two other miscreants. My plan was a total success. I arranged it so the 4 worst students in class were seated around her.
This will just take a second.
After telling Anton and Alex about my situation, Alex created this app for me. He then lent me the tablet to take to school. The names and seating arrangement had already been input. It was our plan to thwart my sister's cheating ways. Oh my god, what the hell am I gonna do? I was all set just to copy whoever was sitting next to me that I didn't study at all. I had no other choice but to try and answer the questions, but I had no idea what the answer was. The guy I was relying on, Sugishita, was way over there across the room. No way I can get a peek with him that far away. But time was just ticking away as I sat there contemplating my plight. I have to do something. I have to write something. I couldn't very well hand in a blank test sheet. Mom and Dad would be mortified. I have to do something. But with that said, there was nothing I could do with these total dolts around me. This is not happening to me. Several days later, today's the day that the long-anticipated test scores come back. Oh my gosh, my mom's gonna kill me! Okay, a 98 score isn't too shabby. My score wasn't 100, but it was good enough. Hey sis, how'd it go? I approached my sister to ask about her score. So, what was your score, Hina? I bet you got 100 again, right? I mean, you're so smart. Huh? Yeah. Right. She was acting really weird. Wow, it's getting kinda late. I better head home. See you later. She just shrugged off my questions and didn't tell me her score. Hey, Hikari, how was school? Okay. Hey, where's Hina? She's in her room. She says she's not feeling well. Apparently, she came home but went straight to her room without telling Mom about her test score. That evening, the front door intercom buzzed. It was Mr. Maeda, our teacher.
Ma, seriously? Her score was 0? Yeah, that's right. I was worried because she was doing so well recently. I stopped by out of concern.
He was so worried about her sudden change that he visited my mom and dad.
Hina, really? What's this score? Did something happen?
Uh-huh. I guess I was just not feeling well that day, that's all. I was humiliated by the dismal score. I was able to somehow convince my folks that I got that score because I wasn't feeling well. I can't let such a thing happen to me again. There was a science test coming up in a few days. I decided to prepare and study for that test no matter what. She really is a hard worker, I have to say.
Yes, that's for sure. You really should look up to your sister, Hikari.
Yeah, right. This time I'm gonna be ready. I decided to write the answer on everything I could use. Little cheat sheets, my eraser, even on my extra pencils.
Okay, kids, the science test is next week. Be ready for it.
Then, several days later, I was ready this time. No way I was gonna put myself in that situation again. I took my pencil box and got ready to begin the test. Huh? Wait, what the? My pencils and eraser! They weren't the same! The notes I had on them, gone! What's going on? All my cheat sheet items were gone! What the hell? After all that work, what the hell?
Huh? Seriously, Hina? 0 gain?
Hina, what's going on? Didn't you study? Like I said before, she was cheating!
Huh? Seriously?
Huh? Why do you have to say stuff? I knew she was up to no good, so I checked her stuff, and there it was. All her cheat items. I immediately replaced them with mine. I presented Mom and Dad with irrefutable evidence of her culpability. I'm sorry, please forgive me! Mom and Dad finally realized that she had been cheating all this time. They realized they've been duped.
How could you do such a thing, Hina? This is unforgivable!
So you've been cheating all this time? You had us over a barrel the whole time? Mom and Dad were furious. However, I was envious. Huh? What do you mean envious? I mean, we're twins, but I wasn't as smart as Hikari. I couldn't keep up. Although twins, we gradually grew apart, irritated by our presence. It seems Hina had an inferiority complex toward me. She had to do something to win the ear of my folks. If this continues, Mom and Dad are going to hate me. Maybe even abandon me. After listening to her reasoning, I felt bad. I began to regret what I had done. Hey, Hina. I'm sorry. I had no idea. Although we were twins, I didn't stop to think about her feelings. I just took everything at face value. Hikari, thanks. Mom and Dad were also repentant.
Yes, Hikari had always been smarter, always getting top scores on her tests. We were always concerned about you. We were worried you'd feel this way.
Yes, we were just so overjoyed when Hina got such a great test score. From that day on, Hina and I changed. I'm not sure about this section. Could you go over it again? Sure, no problem. I helped Hina with her studies, and in return, Hina coached my sports. We're twins after all. We have to help each other.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.